Very rewarding.
That's our lives in a nutshell. As Bryle's going to be able to get this water rune here. You can see his CS 26 and 6.
Moon Meander rotating
9.
in.
Yep, LSA is there. Moon Meander with the shackle to come. Is it in range though? There it is finally. And Bryle with a couple more right clicks. Soxa's coming to help out, but it's not going to be enough. First blood goes the way of TSM. Bryle ticking slowly to this scorched earth from Soxa. Nice sheep from Moon Meander. That's going to save Bryle's life again. If you, in terms of just the matchup alone, is you're gonna have to hold that thought. Dubu getting chased, the Echo Stomp to come. Nope, gets canceled by the Infernal Blade. And a couple more right clicks will do it. So, first kill on the board there for Tundra. With that Firestorm. Bottom river though, Dubu, he's gonna take a lot of damage. Man, that Dragon Slave, and Soxa finishes him off with the Scorched Earth. So second kill now for Tundra. Oh boy.
You do Fate Bolt level 3 and Dragon Slave level 3 with 14% spell amp on that Rubik.
Yeah.
That's what happened right there.
That's a lot. Saberlight.
Good. A lot was the correct answer.
Set up by Moon Meander. Snake King will fall.
But they got enough value out of Dubu in the lane for Tomato to get level 5.5 and third on net worth right now.
Man, Fiend's Gate is so good, Cinderin. What an idea that you came up with. And
Absolutely amazing.
Just incredible. I mean, just being able to go back to base with literally your whole team if you want to get the Fountain Regen top lane though.
Skater.
Yeah. The Hex. Oh. Okay. Not even much else needed. Just that Laguna Blade from Bryle is enough. Snake King does get off the slow though. 33 with the lasso if he really wants to use it. Will instead get Echo Stomp and Shackled. Dubu still with 6 stacks of Sticky Napalm. 33. He's taking so much damage. He has to be careful here. Here comes the Fiend's Gate as well. Just one more right click if they can find it. In a Malice. And the Firestorm, will he tick out? It looks like it will be the case. Huge turnaround for TSM. They get the Grim as well. To Roshan himself, as Bryle's coming in, he will end up taking... I would assume he takes the Aegis here and not Tomato, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. I think Tomato is less likely to be in an exposed position in the coming fight. Is kind of difficult for them to engage fight. They will find Dubu though.
Yep, Snaking with the Ink Spell, already at half HP on that Elder Titan for Dubu. Might be ticked out here. Soulbind onto 2, Soxa does have the Doom available, gets shackled. Either way, Dubu falls first, and now they're going to turn this onto Soxa. The Gust keeping him at bay, attempting to run away, but Snake getting right clicks on the high ground by Bryle. Now Soxa gets hexed, trying to make it to his high ground. Won't happen though. So 1 for 2 in favor of TSM.
Be engaged on here.
Yep, Telekinesis instantly silent. Soxa tries to jump in. A lot of damage done to Bryle, but looks like he will live thanks to that huge Echo Stomp onto 3.
They might look for something now though. Saberlight can obviously set up his own success. Oh, that was a very easy kill for 33.
Yeah, Moon Meander. He did buy Blink Dagger though. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Doom initiation. And that is a dead Lina. No deny coming out. Soxa looks like he might be the trade, but Tundra will be perfectly fine with that.
Positioning and playing around Elder Titan in this case very well.
Oh my god, that Firestorm. 9 is absolutely owning. Moon Meander still wants to fight though. He gets off the Serpent Wars, the buyback onto Saberlight. He's coming back into the fray with his ultimate. 3v1, 4v1, he's taking so much damage. TSM have to try to counteract this with Skeeter. Look at the damage he's taking. Laguna Blade is there. He is left all alone. So it ends up working out for TSM. And Saberlight somehow still alive. LSA connects onto 9. That is the mid Rubik. Can they get him? No. Looks like he's going to get out just fine, but Saberlight ends up dropping, so that's a dieback for him. Gust keeping the Bat Rider at bay. Bryle missing the LSA. You can see the Shard already online for Tomato. The Hypothermia and the Serpent Wards. Looks like the second Roche will be there. Snake King wants to try to snipe it. Nope. 33 goes into the pit. It's going to be too late to get off
double Doom.
Anything else. But the double Doom is applied to 2. They're going to try to walk it off. Grimstroke getting extremely low. First to drop is Dubu. Moon Meander next. And the rest of TSM, they have to be careful. Bryle has the Aegis. Don't want to expend it this early though. Soxa looks like he's still going to live. Just on the outskirts of this fight. The buyback on to Dubu. As inside the pit, Bryle will hide. They get the shard out of that, but the Aegis instantly consumed, and they get nothing else. Oh boy. It's like the Scorched Earth is pop Soxa with the instant initiation and the quick death. So Bryle takes the tumble. 50 seconds of no Lina. Moon Meander, he gets off his ult. Barely in range of the tower, though.
And they're not slowing down. Here we go again.
And Soxa again. The focus is on to Saberlight. They get off the lasso, and he is just separated from his team. Use that to your advantage in terms of just mind game situation. 33 Starting to go into the high ground now. Dubu
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
is going to pop Moonmeander with the instant Hex. That was blind. And Skeeter, he's in pretty good position, though. Soulbind onto 2. Moonmeander's dead just like that. And now the lasso is going to be enough to take out Saberlight as well. So 2 more pickoffs for Tundra as Roshan's going to be up. So it should be theirs as they continue to chase Dubu. Flame Break into that Fade Bolt.
This is the reason why TSM wanted this move to work, was so they could take this Roshan for free, but now it's going to go to the side of Tundra. This one has Refresher Shard.
As always.
So you're going to have 2 Dooms, or... yeah, probably 2 Dooms,
You could have
right?
4 Dooms, actually, Syndran.
Yes, but
that's
he's not buying
full
Refresher.
Yeah, well, you double Doom twice.
Oh, then you could have 8 Dooms with a Refresher.
You could. It's not great to stack them that way, but it is possible.
Oh, they are leaving the Cheese and Refresher. Who cares? We just need the Aegis.
There, yeah.
Right, here comes Snaking.
A free pass to do whatever the hell you want. And then when it goes up, okay, BKB popped by 33. Initiation. That is going to be a dead drow. They even use... was that a Doom on top of that? Not even needed, but either way, they find one. Fiend's Gate from Saberlight. Pops the BKB, gets attached to Dubu now, but inside his own base. Still with buyback on Tomato, though. Oh, another initiation. The lasso is up again into the Doom this time. So far away from his team. Bryle just forced to try to right-click away. He's just
Like
9, though.
high.
He does a lot of damage, but he still ends up dying nonetheless.
That's
A lot of mana drained from Skeeter because of this damage coming out, but Moonmeander falls outside of his own base, buys back into the game. Still 12 seconds for Tomato. Skeeter looks like he wants to use that Aegis. Will do so, but 33. He's stuck out of no man's land. Yeah.
Oh, he gets
Okay,
spotted
not
by the
quite
Sentry Ward.
up. Skeeter. Okay. Looking like he wants to be on the aggressive, but Saksa, he's the one to find Dubu to start things out. Tomato pops that BKB, and around the trees we go. Saksa trying to create as much
Oh,
space
the
as possible.
Soulbind.
Soulbind again. Do they have anything to synergize this time? Nice Pit of Malice into the Firestorm as well, but it looks like that is the death of Tomato, and Saberlight getting slowed perpetually. Looks like he will drop again as well. So huge fight for Tundra, triple kill for Skeeter. Bryle, the sole remaining member of TSM. And Tundra looking extremely good to potentially take this game number 1.
Just a
Fiend's Gate, oh boy, right into the pit we go. This is the last-ditch effort from TSM, but Skeeter picks up everything. As this was faked out, it looks like, for target. I feel like this is an
I don't like
interaction.
this.
I know. I feel like it might not work, actually. Moonmeander looks like he's going to end up dropping. Saksa gets off that Doom. Oh, that's a big pickoff onto Lina. That is going to be a very nice kill for Tundra as he's just continuing his rampage. Saksa just everywhere. Saberlight looks like they're going to cancel the TP with another lasso. And the third death in this mini engagement should spell the end, I would think, although we talked about the pushing not being super fast.
That's a lot of building damage.
Yeah. 15k so far for the Medusa, who just sits up front. And I think TSM kind of resigned to try to do one last ditch effort fight once everybody's up. But it's going to be at the cost, excuse me, of mega creeps. See if they can get to 50 before the game is over.
Saberlight.
Yep, there's the lasso. Doesn't look like that Axe is going to make much of a difference. And that is going to be the quick death onto the Underlord. All right, we got the Soulbind onto 2.
Oh, they broke
breaks
it.
them apart. Unfortunate, but doesn't really matter. The second death now is Skeeter just farming up the wards, which were apparently stolen. And the GGs come out. So Tundra take game 1. This was some sort of a shellacking.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good for TSM in the first 15-20 minutes, but then all of these initiations from Tundra were just successful over and over and over.
Good at micro, so good at just tanking.
I thought they cringed
Lots of
in
damage.
They cringed because of how loud he yells in pubs sometimes on people's screens.
Because he is dead silent in these like anytime the cameras, he doesn't even give Saberlight high five. As Dubu, speaking of which, will find the first blood on 33's Necrophos.
Wait, never mind. Dubu's
He's actually stuck, yeah.
He's blocked
he
by
is
one
just
creep.
dead. That melee creep really going to town on him. That's the most emotion he's shown at this tournament so far. And they had that little window where 9 was not level 6. I mean, either way, Coil is just such a good counter to the hero anyway, but just not enough damage from TSM this time around.
Oh, they might find Bryle, though.
Bryle, yeah, to get the Hex is there. Shackle as well. First Rolling Thunder is going to prove to be enough as Saksa ends up netting himself a kill in that mid lane. Skeeter getting chased now by Saberlight under this tower. He's very little mana to work with. Gets off the Mystic Snake. It doesn't really do that much though. And he's just right-click down into Oblivion.
1,033. He's level 5 against level 78.
Brian has come. Waning Rift. A couple more right clicks. Gets off the Death Pulse. He will survive. Earn after. Now Soxa with that shackle onto Puck. Full duration. Does get off the face at the last moment though. And they should be able to pick up Soxa. Coil is expended onto 2. Can they actually get a kill though is the question. Snake King dies in the other lane as Brian gets hacked into the shackle and the Death Pulse. A nice turnaround from Tundra as Tomato still cannot secure himself a kill. Reaper Scythe not quite enough to finish off Tomato, but the tower is. Tundra coming out way on top there, but they lose their Medusa in the top lane simultaneously.
And they...
As sounds like a Reaper Scythe actually went off, but no kill to come. Sox that looks to be mega dead, but 9, creating some space with that Rolling Thunder. Will find Bryle into the Swashbuckle. It is enough, 1 for 1, but core for support. Make it 2 supports instead. Shard before you go for something like that, because like you said, the Crippling Fear extremely strong this game.
Well, they're going to dive Bryle, so we're going to wait on that.
Yep, the Coil expend only onto 1. Saberlight, he's going to get Hexed though, and Soxa gets off a Shackle. 33 in the area now as well. Has the Reaper Scythe available. Needs to find the range though, but the Crippling Fear continuing to silence him along with the Doom, but used in a very defensive manner. So position 2 supports for 2 supports. Looks like that is going to be enough as Saberlight sticking around a little bit longer. And actually in the tree line will TP out to safety, so nicely done.
Awesome play there from Saberlight to identify that he could go for that and still get out after. Had an escape plan flying over the trees right before the Dark Ascension ended, so...
Rolling Thunder mid. Tomato is going to get caught for now. Skeeter trying to position himself. Very annoying cliff area. He puts him onto the low ground here. Tomato shackled. Swashbuckle, no, he doesn't have enough mana for it. I don't know if they have enough damage to actually get a kill here, but Soxa with the ult, come out, beautifully done. Tomato burst it down, and now Moon Meander stuck in the wrong place, wrong time. Last right click from Skeeter, double kill for him. As 33 with the Ghost Route, slowing Dubu. They have no more follow-up. Either way, 2 good kills for Tundra.
Yeah.
It's pretty dirty. And we can see on the mini-map that Tundra not really in a position to contest. They do smoke, but they're going to be too late. So Aegis for Tomato and TSM looking really strong in this game number 2, trying to extend it to a 3rd and final game in this upper bracket finals.
The smoke from Tundra could backfire really hard if they run into the right, or into the wrong hero rather.
Oh, that's the Centaur again. It's a descendant from the last one, Cinderin. They're fearing him. Bryle, instant Hex though. The Centaur not in position to cancel this. The Reaper Scythe is there. Bryle, Dunzo. And a Swashbuckle. All right, they're dead.
TSM are thinking about this.
Gets off his ult just in time as Saberlight with a BKB Crippling Fear, but looking to go on to 33. He will be saved. You can see the Soulbind now connected to 2. Nice Rolling Thunder continuing on, but looks like Rasta is going to be the first to fall, and Tundra look to be on the retreat. You can see the Coil only going to connect onto 1 here, but that's another support kill in favor of TSM. Moon Meander getting bursted down quite low. Saberlight with a nice Crippling Fear, keeping Dubu at bay. The Pango attempting to get out, but 9 taken out by the Illusory Orb. Bryle with the double kill as Skeeter looking to stand his ground. They'll finally get a kill in the form of Dubu. Looks like Saberlight died shortly before that as well. And the Aegis finally going to go down, but now you got to worry about a full Tomato HP. Bryle looks like he's going to try to get away. Tomato left all alone now, so this will be a nice turnaround from Tundra, and looks like they'll find that position 1 TA.
Yeah, good reaction from them. They get a lot of value out of having...
Oh, they actually find the puck as well. Soxa with the ward trap. Shackle is going to be enough indeed. Big kill from Tundra. Just finding these TSM members kind of scattered about the map. There is a trap showing for TSM, so at least they have some information. Saberlight has to pop the BKB. He breaks the smoke. Looks like Dubu's the original initiation here, but the Doom applied to 33. Is this enough? Indeed, the last right click from Tomato, as TSM were more than ready for this. And this could lead to another Roche. It looks like Saberlight will get a double kill for himself. So just like that, only 2 members of Tundra available.
And Roche spawns the second they kill the 3rd hero.
And they see it because of the trap.
They have a trap there.
The second Roche, and into the pit they shall go. And the Shard coming out from TA, so the silence is there. Trying to bait out 33's BKB. He's not going to fall for it though. Saberlight already used the Crippling Fear. And looks like Dubu is who they want to go for. Gets 4 staffed. He's very tanky indeed. Another triple silence with that trap. Very annoying to deal with his Saberlight. Working on the back line. Coil is there as well. Onto a couple of heroes. They will find Soxa to start out this fight, but that Soulbind onto 2. Skeeter just beating away at this Night Stalker. As that it was technically a double Reaper Scythe, but that is just the Aegis. And the buyback now onto Saberlight. The disarm onto TA, so he can't fight quite yet. Moonman are kind of stuck in a terrible spot right now, but the Crippling Fear blinking from Saberlight as he bought back into this game. Looks like they're going to delete Snaking on top of that. And now Skeeter getting silenced some more. Saberlight onto the high ground he goes, still with that ultimate activated. And another silence onto the Necrophos. Cannot do anything on this Necrophos, but he pops the BKB and dies shortly after. Tundra just dropping like flies now, as now the focus is on the 9. He is dead. Skeeter, the last remaining member. Will he stand his ground? Not a whole lot of HP to work with for TSM. Skeeter attempting to get out. There's the blink in with the Crippling Fear. Skeeter. This is a 1v4 situation. Tomato forced to pop that BKB. Finally draining enough mana from Skeeter, but Soxa has respawned. So TSM going to have to leave the raid boss alone.
Up here, he is.
He's going to
pop with the idea.
Okay, Infernal Blade. That is a lot of damage. Saberlight on the back line, though, focusing on the supports with the BKB Crippling Fear. As you see the Doom applied to Skeeter. The Hurricane Pike is there as well. Not enough damage to take him out in turn, though. And now the Rolling Thunder from 9. Keeping Tomato in that high ground situation, but 9 just getting right-clicked down by Bry on that double damage, as this Crippling Fear is doing absolute work. Reaper Scythe is enough with the Death Seeker combination to take out Saberlight. He is dead for quite a while, but 33 dies shortly after. Now the chase onto Moon Meander. Looks like he gets that Glimmer Cape off, but 9 gets the vision. Wants to try to reset, but Bryle is here with the Waning Rift, but instant Hex from Soxa, and Skeeter with that ult, that is going to be enough. Bryle hits the deck. Dubu looks to be fine.
And now with the aftermath of this, finding the Shaman and a double damage rune for Tomato, no problem for them to get Roche. And there's a shard on this one, as always, as you tend to say.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the upper bracket finals. Let's hear some roar from the crowd. Yeah!
Yo, maybe he woke up now.
Maybe.
Like, whoa, what happened?
Can we? Oh, Moonmeander's going to jump in, focusing on this Medusa. The Doom is there as well. And again, the Crippling Fear in the back line. But the Nullifier counteracting this Ghost Scepter. Still not enough to take out Soxa, though. 9 gets off that Rolling Thunder. Shackle coming out from Soxa. A nice roll from 9 overall, but Soxa gets off the Shackle finally, but finally dies in the end. Moonmeander's going to be the trade, but so many buybacks to work with. And yeah, Skeeter ends up kicking out to the Doom. So that is a huge kill for TSM, but still buybacks to work with. Saberlight going deep. There's the buyback onto the Rasta, but the instant Reaper Scythe destroying Saberlight. But there's the buyback that they were looking for onto the Medusa. And see how much Tundra can get out of this buyback overall. It's looking like just Dubu. So I think TSM is actually okay with it. I mean, this is a slow-ass kill, I won't lie. Eventually, Dubu will die. Coming from the north. And focusing onto Soxa again, and you can see the Doom already applied to the Medusa, who's kind of isolated right now. Very little mana to work with, and Skeeter is just getting bursted down. No buyback on the Medusa. TSM looking extremely strong. 33, barely gets Moon Meander, but dies shortly after as a double kill for Saberlight. And Pango left as the last remaining member of Tundra, but not for long. Double kill for Bryle. And TSM looking primed and ready to extend this to a game number 3.
All right, they're going to have Dark Ascension again because of the talent selection from Saberlight.
Yeah, Bryle, Coil only on the 1, but it is on that Pango. And the Nullifier to follow, so no shield crash for you. Down goes Pango, a dieback. And now 33 trying to limp back to the base. But he's going to die in all likelihood with that last Void from Saberlight. And that should do it as GG's come out. TSM extend the upper bracket finals to a 3rd game.
I love how they played the map in this game, just being super aggressive. In lane, for example. Oh my god, Saberlight's actually annihilated bottom.
The Jingu ready as well. And this, Saberlight, he actually jukes them up to the north, but still ticks out to 33. So first blood, the way of Tundra.
Bombs come out.
Skeeter getting chased, though. Top lane, they're focusing on snaking to start. Dubu pops the health regen, and snaking looks to be ticking out eventually, but will Skeeter do so as well?
This is
has to run a very awkward angle.
He's losing a wave and a half in the tower if he dies right now.
And Tomato wants to come back with them, and Skeeter just has to pop that. He's just dead. He gets the courier on the way, but this is a death going the way of TSM. What a turnaround in this. That was so awkward.
I love the way TSM set that up. They get that big wave into the tower and they just go and dive the 3v2 situation. There's no TP support coming in from Soxa. He's still staying bottom with 33. And effectively, when you're playing a tri-lane like this and the enemy's playing 2-1-2, if you find that double kill against the enemy's dual lane with your tri and you get to restabilize the lane might just be over. It might not even matter if Monkey King comes up here now if Dubu starts taking control with Ench. So that was huge for TSM. And keep in mind, Saberlight, yeah, he's playing 1v2, but he's Enigma. Like, you're always going to get something. You can deny the wave, you can pull the wave back into your tower. He's level 3 on the Enigma already in this 1v2.
And it does feel like Saberlight is the wild card of this game. I mean, we've seen a lot of games go late where you're down a hefty amount of gold, but because you have an Enigma, I mean, you have both Enigma and Doom. Extremely powerful, even in like the support roles, which Doom will be this game. As mid lane Bryle not going to be speared into the cliff this time around, but still a 1k lead for Tundra on the back of that first blood. And the 4 banner runes, of course, is, oh my goodness, is Saberlight dead again? He is. So much damage over time for that Viper. As you can see, Moon Meander now picking up a little stun action with the Mud Golems. And, I mean, how much gank potential do you have in this mid lane, would you say?
Radiant's bottom tower is
for each side?
Not really the best. I guess Ench plus Pango. When Pango hits 6, there's definitely kill potential that way. I think for the Mars plus maybe a Monkey King rotation well timed with the arena could be a thing. Also in a great position right now. They're gonna are they gonna dive him again?
Yes, they know he's down there. They saw the courier. So again, relentless onto Saberlight. No TP's coming in this time. Jingu's up. And Saberlight will tick out. So
he's now going to go mid and try to find Soxa together with Bryle. Nice mischief, though.
Yep, Soxa's going to survive, and a TP coming in from 33. So they have yet to be able to kill so far. Bryle gets up another swash. So Soxa might be dropping here, but it's going to take heavy damage from 33 either way. Viper Strike is a 1v4, essentially.
Time for
Black Hole from Saberlight. Finally, the kill on 33. That is quite a bit of gold going the way of Dubu, of course. As meanwhile, top lane, Tomato, able to survive the onslaught. And of course, with that Rocket Barrage, they're able to eat through that refraction quite quickly. TSM, Saberlight, he sees the stack going on top of 9 now. There's the Black Hole. Io comes back as well, so it ends up being a double Black Hole. TSM showing a lot of life now. Get 2 kills off the back of Saberlight.
One of the absolute biggest assets of Enchantress is how hard you are to kill for super heroes.
They break the trees with the Midnight Pulse. Can they do more from this, though? Moon Meander getting right-click down. Skeeter extremely low. You can see the damage coming out even from the Enchantress as Bryle inside with the swashbuckle. Shield crash. They take out Gyro in turn. Io next on the list as TSM starting to take control of this game.
With the lucky shot, they have double meld. Enchantress can tank it as well. Roche doesn't really want to be home anymore. He's going shopping. All right, the door was closed.
How did that happen? Was that the whip? Like, I refuse to be whipped in my own home.
Aiming for 4 of those.
Spear misses another Midnight Pulse into the Black Hole, but it's only on. Okay, that's 3 because of the relocate. Do they have enough damage to actually finish somebody off, though? Bryle taking the brunt of the damage. Looks like Snaking is the first to fall, but it's a 1-for-1. Doom applied to Skeeter. He's attempting to run away, and you can see the slows just stacking up as Moon Meander. And a cross-pace, a double shot from Tomato into a double kill for him. They find Sox on the backside as well. So that is a very big fight for TSM.
Or you kind of need to weave in and out and delay
TSM, Tomato jumps in, almost blows up Snaking in one shot. There's the Mars Arena. They're focusing on Snaking. Relocate will not be in time. He buys back immediately, though, as Skeeter TPs back to base with the BKB. And you can see the Doom applied to 33 ends up resulting in a nice kill for TSM. If they can get Snaking, this is a dieback. Triple kill for Bryle. No Io for a full minute.
Moon Meander, did he see that? He did not.
Yep, Soxa wants to fight Moon Meander 1v1. He gets off the Wukong's command, but the whip, Moon Meander able to get out. He's going to turn around with that Infernal Blade. You can see Saberlight on the backside. He gets off. Okay, the Black Hole again. This time on the 2. Saberlight is everywhere. And again, TSM coming out on top in this fight. 33 gets off his BKB. getting chased now. They're just trying to cancel that Blink Dagger, and they'll do so successfully. Rolling Thunder, Bryle. Skeeter gets initiated on. There's the Midnight Pulse with the Spirit Festival. He's just dead! 50 seconds, no gyro. Does have buyback, though. And TSM just all over the place. Zoxa looking to get up the Wukong's command. He's going to be spotted. Pops the BKB. They drop the tree. They drop him as a result. Bryle now in the depth here with that BKB activated. 33 doomed. Okay, he is saved for now. 9 gets bashed through the BKB. No Mars for 50 seconds. It was a good save from Snake King, but that's what you needed for Gyrocopter.
See, this is why Moon Meander only needs to count to 2. It doesn't take much longer than that.
And Tomato going to focus on the Billings potential with the Midnight Pulse. Malefice as well, and the Swashbuckle. They can kill him from so far away, not much.
Straightforward.
And they're going for it right away. This is the second Roche, Aegis, and Shard. You can see on the minimap, they're just going to be too slow. This is way too fast.
Yeah,
so another Aegis going the way of TSM. And we'll see who picks up the Shard. Tomato will consume it, it looks like, so the silence for his traps. Onto the Outpost. Saberlight, okay. Moon Meander's going to find Skeeter to start things out. Snake King has his ultimate available, but Saberlight with the black hole and the death onto 2. Beautifully done from TSM as they are looking to go to the grand finals.
They might just get megas.
Absolutely.
15 seconds is quite a long time for these heroes.
Stocks on 33, ready to pounce. But the bash is there, and the instant death onto 33. No save from Snake King. Buys back into the game, though. But again, this is going to be Mega Creeps as Bryle creating a lot of space with the Rolling Thunder. Gets Viper struck, though. But that is Mega Creeps, and TSM likely to reset. 9 jumps in with the spear. The pounce from Soxa, but he instantly gets stomped. 5 members of Tundra in this very small area. That's going to be the Aegis to start out as Bryle looking to finish off Mars, and that will be a dieback for him. Soxa on the trees. Tomato finishes him off as well as Skeeter with the BKB, but the physical damage is too much. GG's called. TSM is going to the grand finals of the Stockholm Major.
Great recovery from them after game number 1, and also after,
Yeah, the high five.
They got a high five from Dubu. That's
Nice.
the highlight of the game. It actually happened.